It's not the world it was before where everyone's going out all the time. A lot of people prefer to stay in these days. They're very happy to stay in. And that feeds into this loneliness epidemic, because a lot of people, maybe it's just cheaper. Maybe the economy is such it's cheaper to stay in, so they prefer to stay in. Or maybe they're in an environment that brings about conflict. And then there's also that. What's the environment like outside? Maybe the environment is adding to you needing to isolate yourself. What's the solution? What does that look like? How do you get out of it? Nobody checks on anybody anymore. There have been horrendous stories of people finding their loved ones days after passing because nobody checks on anybody. When was the last time you checked on your friends? Some people have friends who they've known for decades. We just check on each other on a birthday or a big event. We don't have the time for in-person, in real life meetings. So yeah, what is the solution? And if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling there's nobody, it's always you, it's just you carrying everything, and you can't burden everybody because they have their own problems. If you're feeling that way, you are not feeling that way by yourself. Yes, there is help available. The question is, where do you get it? Not everybody can afford therapy. Not everybody has access to a community. And if you go back to online, then we're back to the isolation issue, that you only exist on a platform. They only exist on platforms. They get their validation from the platforms. They get their sense of identity from their platforms, their following, that's everything. And this generation communicates that way. It's beyond just validation. It's a communication tool. When you sit and you have a meeting with your friends, or you just have a meetup, aren't you all on your phones? It's just where we are. So we have created a society, and we keep adding to the loneliness because we only exist on platforms. We no longer exist in real life. And those communities, they're struggling to retain the youth. They're struggling because the youth have gone in mass to platforms. They're in mass in platforms. They meet via platforms. They talk via platforms. That's where you find them. They don't like the in real life association. They really don't like it. They like their video games. They like to be on their platform chatting to their friends, and they'll meet up, but everybody's on their phone anyway for the majority of that meetup. It's a different sphere we're living in, and we are creating the same issue we are complaining about, and we're just fueling it.